Hi, we are from At Home Tuition. In this video, we are going to see few examples on application of different properties of integers. The first question is 3 into negative 1. So, 3 into negative 1 can be written as negative 3 into 1. So, we can take the negative sign out and we can multiply 3 into 1. 3 into 1 is 3 and we can write the negative sign. So, it is negative 3. So, 3 into negative 1 is negative 3. Next question is negative 1 into 225. So, here also the same thing. Since we are multiplying with one negative integer, we can take the negative sign common and we can multiply the integers separately. So, I am taking negative sign out and multiplying the integers 1 into 225. So, 1 into 225 is 225. Negative sign in the front. So, it is negative 225. Next is negative 21 into negative 30. So, here we can split the given question like this. Negative into 21 into negative into 21. So, and I am rearranging negative into 21 into 30. So, we know that negative into negative will become positive. So, positive into, we can multiply the integers. So, that is 21 into 30. 21 into 30 is 630 and we have positive sign in the front. So, negative 21 into negative 30 is positive 630. So, we have already learned the property that if we are multiplying even number of negative integers, then our sign will be a positive integer and we can multiply the integers separately. Next question is negative 316 into negative 1. So, here also we have two negative integers. So, we can separate the question like this. Negative into 316 into negative into 1. Then I am rearranging negative into 316 into 1. So, we know that negative into negative is positive. Into, we can write 316 into 1. That is 316. So, positive into 316 is positive 316. So, here also we are multiplying two negative integers. That is even number of negative integers. So, our result should be a positive integer. So, I am writing positive sign and I am multiplying the integers. 316 into 1 is positive 316. Next question is negative 15 into 0 into negative 18. So, now we can associate the numbers using associative property. So, I am associating like this, negative 15 into 0 in the parenthesis and then I am writing multiply negative 18. So, we know that any number multiplied with 0 will be 0. So, negative 15 into 0 is 0 multiplied with negative 18. So, again 0 into negative 18, we are multiplying any number with 0, our answer will be 0. So, our answer is 0. So, we multiply at the back or at the front. Anyway, if we multiply 0 with any number, our answer should be 0. So, here we have associated 0 in the first part. Next question is negative 12 into negative 11 into 10. So, now by using associative property, I am first associating negative 12 and negative 11. So, I am putting it in a parenthesis. So, parenthesis negative 12 into negative 11 into negative 10. So, first I am going to do the operation with the integers inside the parenthesis. So, here I have negative 12 and negative 11. So, I am writing negative into 11 into 12 into 10, that is outside the parenthesis. So, negative into negative will become positive and we know that 11 into 12 is 132 into 10. So, now I can write this positive and 132 into 10 is 1320. So, therefore, negative 12 into negative 11 into 10 is positive 1320. Next question is 9 into negative 3 into negative 6. So now I am going to use associative property. So if you look into the number, we have two negative integers. So we can associate those two negative integers so that our calculation becomes easier. So now I am writing 9 separately and I have associated negative 3 and negative 6. Associated means I have writing them in the parenthesis and I am making calculation for those two integers first. So now I am writing 9 into, so negative 3 into negative 6 can be splitted as negative into 6 into 3. So we know that negative into negative is positive and 6 into 3 is 18. So here we have positive integers. So we can write positive in the front and we can multiply the integers. So 9 into 18. So plus 9 into 18. We know that 9 into 18 is 162. So positive sign in the front. So thus 9 into negative 3 into positive 162. Next question is negative 18 into negative 5 into negative 4. So now we are going to associate it. So negative 18 into negative 5 into negative 4. So now I am associating negative 5 into negative 4. And then I am doing the calculation for that first and then with that I am multiplying negative 18. So negative 18 into negative into 5 into 4. So negative into negative will become positive and I am writing 5 into 4. So 5 into 4 is 20. So positive 20 into negative 18. So one positive number and one negative integer. So we know that if there is an odd number of negative integer, then our sign will be a negative answer. So negative into 18 into 20. So 18 into 20 is 360. Since we have one negative integer, it will be negative 360. So thus negative 18 into negative 5 into negative 4 is negative 360. So clearly we can say here, so if you multiply odd number of negative integers, then our answer should be a negative number. So we can blindly write negative sign and we can multiply all the integers separately. Next question is negative 1 into negative 2 into negative 3 into 4. So now here also we have 3 odd integers. So that is odd number of negative integers. So we can associate or we can directly write negative sign and we can multiply all the integers separately. So here I am doing with association. So negative 1 into negative 2 into negative 3 into positive 4. So negative 1 into negative 2. So negative and negative will become positive and 1 into 2 is 2 into. So one negative integer with one positive integer will give you a negative integer. So into negative 12. Again we have only one negative integer here. So it's preceded with a negative sign and 2 into 12. So 2 into 12 is 24. So it's negative 24. So thus negative 1 into negative 2 into negative 3 into 4. Positive 4 is negative 24. Next question. Negative 3 into negative 6 into negative 2 into negative 1. So if you see here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So, even number of negative integers. Our answer should be a positive integer. So, we can write positive sign and we can directly multiply the integers separately. So, 3 into 6 is 18. 18 into 2 is 36. 36 into 1 is again 36. So, now we can also associate it. Negative 3 into negative 6 into negative 2 into negative 1. So, negative 3 into negative 6 is negative will become positive. 3 into 6 is 18. Again, negative 2 into negative 1 is positive. 1 into 2 is 2. So, here both are positive integers. So, positive 18 into 2 is 36. Hope you have understood how to multiply the integers using the properties of integers. Thank you for watching this video.